Yo, this is F4G Travel and I'm back for another video. You know what I'm saying? How you doing? What's going on? Yeah, this is your boy now and I got something to tell you. So you guys, do you know what? There is a lot of times I sit down and I try to analyze this environment where I'm living. I'm living right here in Zambia because I'm a Zambian citizen and it's like that, okay? Look, if you didn't subscribe to this video, subscribe and hit that bell notification so that you get informed each time I upload a new video. Today, I want to talk about the reason why Zambian migrants have more money than people you may call native Zambians. Okay? Okay, first of all, let me give you a brief history about Zambia. Zambia is a country in Southern Africa. Okay? On the southern side, there is Zimbabwe and South Africa. On the northern side, there is DR Congo. On the western side, there is Angola and Namibia. On the eastern side, there is Malawi and Mozambique. Then in the northern side, I mean like northeastern side, there's Tanzania. Okay. Now, Zambians originate from all over the place because here in Zambia, this place was occupied by people known as Bushmen. Okay, very, very short people. Okay, they are the people who occupied this place. Now, migrants coming from Nigeria, okay, started going south. I don't know what happened there. Some went to DR Congo, some went to Sudan, and some went all the way via Angola to South Africa. They started coming back up. So you're gonna find that some of these early Zambian settlers settled in the northern part of Zambia, some settled in the southern part, some in the western part. You know what I'm saying? They like took different routes and they basically displaced the Bushmen. The Bushmen were pushed into the desert, Kalahari Desert in Botswana. Oh, by the way, that's another neighbor of Zambia, Botswana, right in the southern part. Yeah. Now, migration never stopped there because migration does not stop like with the early days. You know, it keeps on continuing up to today. All right. So what you're gonna notice is a lot of migrants, Zambians, they don't come here to look for work. They don't come here to look for jobs. They come here to set up enterprises, to try something in terms of entrepreneurship. Some do succeed a little bit and pass that over to their children who continue with it. You get what I'm saying? So what you're gonna find is that, especially with Asian early settlers, early migrants, Asian early migrants, they went deep into business and started training their children to also go deep into business. So what you're gonna find is that I'd say every 9 in 10 Asians that you're gonna find are running their own business. Okay? How are they running their own business? They're running their own business and they run it with their children and, you know, employ people to give them a helping hand. And you're gonna find that these guys have really been in business like for a long time and they've graduated to that level whereby they're able to make factories and manufacture stuff. Besides, the biggest manufacturer in Zambia is of Asian origin, Trade Kings. Okay? Trade Kings is Trade Kings is, I think he must be either a second or third or something like that generation, you know, Zambian, okay, migrant Zambian, okay, is now indigenous anyway, okay, so there is nothing migrant about him. All right, he's our boy. I mean, he's our man. All right. So what you're gonna find is the early settlers of Zambia, the so-called native Zambians, they don't like practicing business. They want to get a job, like be employed. And they like to do things like politics. You get what I'm saying? That's what they like. You see, they're not so much into like, hey, get up there, you know, try business, try something. Because you could see it with the migrants who came to Zambia as refugees from Rwanda. Okay, you're gonna find a lot of Rwanda Zambians of Rwandan origin, okay, you're gonna find that they have a lot of interesting business. They are entrepreneurs and they've really been developing like crazy. You know what I'm saying? And they focus on corner shops in the neighborhoods. It's kind of like every 9 to 10 neighborhood corner shops you're gonna find in Lusaka or any of the big cities are actually owned by guys from Rwanda. You know what I'm saying? These are the guys whereby they know that the shop is gonna get broken into. And you know what they do? They sleep there. You know what I'm saying? But if you look at the so-called native Zambians, they can't do that. Go to work and live there. Mm-mm. I saw that in India. Indians do that. You know what I'm saying? But right here in Zambia, I don't know whether that's a culture or something like that. You see what I'm saying? Every time when it's a weekend, alright, try and go to bars and see what's there. You're gonna find them packed. People want to entertain themselves, they want to enjoy themselves. But that's how a Zambian perceives life. He wants to spend the money, you know what I'm saying? Even if he knows very well that it's hard to find the money, but he wants a lot of entertainment. But these migrant Zambians don't do that. No, they focus on developing their businesses and growing them so that they become something in future. And they train their children to be entrepreneurs. You see what I'm saying? Even if the child is not going to be a specialist in business, education-wise, but still they train them to indulge in entrepreneurship. You see what I'm saying? It's kind of like a culture in them that, you know what, you ain't going to get a job from no one. You're going to have to create one yourself. You see what I'm saying? When you go to the industrial area, like in Lusaka, you're going to be really surprised. You're going to find the majority of industries are actually owned by Zambians of Asian origin. You see what I'm saying? Zambians of Asian origins are the biggest entrepreneurs in Zambia. Without a doubt. Okay? You can comment below if you feel I'm saying something that's not correct, but according to my investigations, the biggest entrepreneurs in Zambia are the Zambians of Asian origin. Okay? Chinese have just been coming here recently. Chinese are not so deep into the industries. They're not so deep. They are like the late migrants. All right. The Chinese of Zambian origin don't own a lot of huge infrastructure. Investors, yes, there are some investors who haven't decided to settle here. But those who have decided to settle here, they don't own a lot of infrastructure. You see what I'm saying? Yes, there are some who own infrastructure, yes, but the Zambians of Asian origins, they are the kings, man. I think that's where the trade kings comes from, because they are trade kings. They have been trading for years, generations and generations, and they've been succeeding. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So all that I'm saying to you people on YouTube, okay, is that you have to try something. It's not every time that you just have to take your money to the bank. Okay, take your money also and just put it into a small setup. Okay, whereby, sorry, I got disturbed. Take your money and put it in a small setup. Even if you're just making 10% profit, fine. Besides, in Zambia, there is no business that makes 10% profit, because that is a loss. Okay, every business in Zambia makes at least a 30%. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't make business sense to make 10% profit, because how are you going to manage your expenses? Okay, even if you are the owner, employee, owner, business, whatever you want to call yourself, you are the one who sells in the shop and you own the shop, still you need to make a profit. Zambia is a very interesting country, because I could go to a second-class trading area in Osaka and buy something and just walk 100 meters away and sell that at 100% profit. And people would love it. They will not question me why I got what I'm selling, and I'll make money. There's so much room for new entrepreneurs in Zambia that it's unimaginable just how much Zambians don't like to be entrepreneurs. You see what I'm saying? Right now, today, we have a president who is an entrepreneur. You see? A big entrepreneur. Not just an entrepreneur, but an investor. Someone who understands investment. Someone who understands agronomy business. You see what I'm saying? Someone who understands manufacturing business, real estate business. You know what I'm saying? He understands so many things. You see? And I think he's going to have a challenge because he really has to work hard to make Zambians know that it should become part of our culture to run a business. Once we start to think in that way, that it should become part of our culture to run businesses, then we're going to start to grow businesses, then start to export stuff, export products, and we're gonna succeed. You see what I'm saying? It just has to start now. You see, all that money that people spend in bars, you're gonna find a lot of vehicles at drink up places. A lot of people just basically having a good time, abusing money. You can have a good time just by, not overdoing things. You get what I'm saying? But it's kind of like it's overdone here in Zambia. And it's kind of a big concern to people like me. I'm like, hey, how are we going to move to the next level? Because we need to start exporting, meaning we need to have a lot of products within the country. Then we start exporting. You see what I'm saying? Because that's what we want to do. I mean, that's why we are with the New Deal government that we are with now. Because we voted for the New Deal government so that they can help us improve our infrastructure, help us enhance our business. And you know what? They are out for that. And it just requires every one of us now to play our part. And we will move forward. All right? Just like we say, forward we go, forward, 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 forward. You want to use the left hand, you want to use the right hand. Oh, my camera can't allow me to use my right hand. Okay, so if you ain't subscribed to my channel, you subscribe and hit that bell notification so that you get informed each time I upload a new video. Besides, I'm using my new microphone, so how do you like the sound? Okay, and I got some extra ones. So if you wanna buy one of these off me, I think I got three extra ones. I mean, I'm willing to give you a ridiculous low price. So just comment down on. Give me. I'm out of here. Peace. Bye.